One thing I'd like to throw out on the table for discussion, I've asked Craig a couple of times as to the status of the City of Monticello's water. I think every time he asks, we fine.
That's what they say.
Well, my pond drop was the lowest ever been in 2008, down about 4 foot, because that's the year I built my dock and my back hose were just behind the water line. It's now down about 3 inches lower than it was then, so my pond's lower than it's ever been in 27 years since I've been there. And you know, we had that 3 years of drought in 2006, 2007, and 2008. Now, I heard on the news the other day, Lake Lanier, you're not hearing a lot about it, but Lake Lanier was down to 2008 levels and they expected to drop another 3 feet by Christmas, is what they said on the report. This was about a month ago.
And they're closing 200 miles to Mississippi for lack of water.
Right, and I hauled 7 heifers up to Calhoun last week, and Lake Altoona looked like a river instead of a lake. And I don't see how they can be fine. Now, EPD changed some rulings and they made some efficiencies and stuff, and I'm sure they're better shape than they was in 2008, because it got down to just a few days of water left. And now, you know, we can assume, well, we're going to get to winter rains and it's going to recharge, but we don't know that. And I heard a report just a couple of days ago. They were talking about the solar activity. And they said that in 2013, the solar flares and solar storms and the weather on the sun was going to be more active in 2013 than it's been in the last 500 years. So my point is, and two, on Monticello's reservoir, they got 2 water sources. They pump from a well and they pump from a creek. Well, the well, they have trouble with water quality issues. It's got so much iron and manganese in it, they can't use it. So they pump it into the reservoir and mix it with the fresh water from the creek. And they mix it and all the iron and manganese settles out. And they use the water off the top. So the point is, if they lose the creek and can't pump out of the creek anymore, they more or less lose the well too. And that water, you can't use all of the water in the reservoir. In other words, it's not usable water. And I just, like to have a report on exactly, what is their situation with their water. And I would